In this lesson, we will learn about on-site first aid for drowning. Drowning, also known as submersion injury, occurs when a person is submerged in water or another liquid, leading to asphyxia and oxygen deprivation due to water entering the lungs or laryngospasm. This can cause respiratory and cardiac arrest, potentially resulting in death. Let's start by exploring the groups and scenarios most at risk for drowning. High-risk groups for drowning include 1. Children and teenagers. This group is highly curious but relatively weak in safety awareness and swimming skills. Unauthorized playing near rivers or lakes increases the risk of drowning. 2. Non-swimmers. People who are unfamiliar with swimming or have a fear of water. If they accidentally fall into the water, they may panic, which increases the risk of drowning. 3. Individuals who consume alcohol or take medication. Drinking alcohol or taking drugs that impair brain function can affect judgment and physical coordination, making it easier to lose balance and fall into the water, leading to drowning. 4. Water-related workers. Crew members, divers, scuba divers, and other water sports professionals have frequent exposure to water. If they are not cautious or feel unwell, they may accidentally fall into the water and face the risk of drowning. High-risk scenarios for drowning include 1. Hazardous open water areas. Natural bodies of water such as rivers, lakes, and reservoirs have complex and unpredictable conditions, including undercurrents and whirlpools. Even experienced swimmers can encounter danger in these environments. 2. Malfunctioning water activity facilities. In water recreation areas, poorly maintained equipment, such as faulty boats or missing safety gear, can lead to drowning accidents. 3. Severe weather and natural disasters. Heavy rainfall can cause urban waterlogging, flooding, and rapid currents, significantly increasing the risk of drowning. 4. Household hazards. Bathtubs, buckets, and basins are the most common drowning risks for infants and young children at home. When a drowning victim is discovered, a rapid assessment of their condition is essential. Firstly, ask witnesses. Gather information about the incident, including the time and location of the drowning and the victim's condition while in the water. Secondly, observe the victim's condition. 1. Breathing status. Quickly check if the victim's chest is rising and falling to determine if they are breathing. If there is no breathing or only agonal gasps, gasping for air, the situation is critical. 2. Heartbeat status. Check for a pulse by feeling the carotid artery on the side of the neck. A strong and regular pulse indicates a normal heartbeat. If no pulse is detected, the heart may have stopped beating. 3. Consciousness status. Call the victim's name and gently tap their shoulder to check for a response. If the victim shows no response to stimuli and remains unconscious, it may indicate severe brain damage from oxygen deprivation. Finally, check for external injuries. Diving or submerged drowning victims may have head injuries, fractures, or other trauma, which should be promptly assessed. On-site first aid measures for drowning. 1. Quick rescue. Ensure your own safety first, then rescue the drowning victim as quickly as possible. Use available tools such as a lifebuoy, bamboo pole, or rope. If you are a capable swimmer, approach the victim from behind to avoid being grabbed tightly. Immediately call emergency services 120. 2. Open the airway. Lay the victim flat on a firm surface. Loosen any restrictive clothing, such as the collar or belt. Clear the mouth and nose of any mud, sand, or other obstructions to keep the airway open. Use the head tilt, chin lift method to tilt the head back and lift the chin, ensuring the airway is fully open. 3. Artificial respiration. If the victim is not breathing, begin mouth-to-mouth resuscitation immediately. Give 2 rescue breaths in succession. 4. Chest compressions. If the victim's heartbeat is absent, start chest compressions right away. Perform 2 rescue breaths, followed by 30 chest compressions. Repeat continuously until professional emergency responders arrive or the victim's breathing and heartbeat resume. 5. Rewarming. Once the victim is on shore, remove wet clothing if possible. Dry the victim's body and cover them with clothing, towels, or blankets to keep them warm and prevent hypothermia. 6. Transport to hospital. Monitor the victim's heartbeat, breathing, and body temperature during transport. Continue CPR and warming efforts until medical help is available. Common mistakes in first aid for drowning. Mistake 1. Prioritizing water removal after rescue. Immediate CPR is the most effective first aid measure. Mistake 2. Starting with chest compressions first. First, open the airway and begin artificial respiration. Since drowning causes asphyxial cardiac arrest, supplying oxygen is the priority. Mistake 3. Ignoring the risk of hypothermia. Proper warming measures should be taken to prevent further loss of body heat. Drowning prevention measures include 1. Enhance safety education. Schools, families, and society should strengthen safety education for key groups such as children and teenagers. Promote knowledge about drowning prevention and improve overall safety awareness. 2. Swimming skills training. Encourage people to learn swimming skills and master proper swimming techniques and self-rescue methods. 3. Install safety warning signs. Place clear safety warning signs around hazardous water areas such as rivers, ponds, and reservoirs. Remind people to stay alert and avoid entering dangerous areas without proper precautions. 4. Improve water facility safety management. Regularly inspect and maintain water recreation facilities to ensure all life-saving equipment is in place and functional. Additionally, assign enough lifeguards and strengthen on-site patrols. Finally, let's summarize what we learned today. The outline of on-site first aid for drowning is as follows. If the drowning victim is responsive and breathing, stay with and comfort them. Seek medical attention if needed. If the drowning victim is unresponsive but breathing, clear any foreign objects from the mouth and nose, open the airway, and place them in a stable side-lying position. Keep them warm. If the drowning victim is unresponsive and not breathing, start CPR immediately. Begin with 2 rescue breaths followed by 30 chest compressions. Repeat the cycle until medical professionals arrive. Through today's lesson, I hope you've gained a deeper understanding of the severity of drowning accidents, mastered the correct first aid techniques, and learned how to prevent drowning in everyday life. Life is priceless, prevention comes first, and effective first aid is key.